Hi, I'm Mickey Zeta, and this is Wednesday Night Live with Mickey. I sent out a little teaser, and it says, invisible bridges at the end of dead-end roads. And you know what? I know that you've been there, and I have too. Those invisible bridges just show up, and if you are a survivor of abuse, you have run into a lot of dead-end roads where you thought, oh my gosh, there is no way I'm going to get out of this. I can't figure out what to do next. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how to deal with this. That's a dead-end road. And Charles Swindoll said, those people who inspire others are the ones who see bridges at the end of dead-end roads. Invisible bridges at the end of dead-end roads. And oh my gosh, I think he's so right. I think he lived my life. Because there's so much that happens that we have to go through in order to survive abuse, to live in it and come out okay, and to get through it and survive, to come out strong on the other end. It's possible. There's also tunnels. There's lights at the end of the tunnels. We just see a door sometimes. It's like, I can't go in there because I don't know what's there, and I don't want to go across that bridge. I don't know what's on the other side. And so even though we're at a dead-end road, we're fearful of opening that door or opening the gate to the bridge, or going through the tunnel, because we know what it's like. We know what the crap is like. We know how bad it is. We know how to deal with that. But we don't know how to deal with a good life, because we've hardly ever experienced that. We don't know how to feel joyful or how to be happy. Those are on the other side of the bridge. So when you come to a dead-end road, think about a time that you did. Think about a time that you came to a dead-end road, and I floundered. Those were like the night. What are they called? Nights of the soul, dark nights of the souls, something like that. But I've been there. Can't think of what it's called right this minute, but I've been there, and you have too. And when we get there, it's like, oh my gosh, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I felt like a caged animal. But there's always that invisible bridge, or that tunnel that I can open the gate and go through, and there's a light there, because you're not supposed to live in that darkness. You're not supposed to live in fear and walking on eggshells and being afraid all the time, watching every word you say, thinking about everything before you say it. You don't have to live that way. It's not required. And a lot of us, even when we get out of abuse, we still hang on to, we cling to those negative patterns that we learned, because it's comfortable, because we know that that's where we were, or that we know how to deal with that. Forget that, please. Go past that. Go across the bridge. Go through the tunnel. You can do it. You've got this. It's about personal growth, of course, which you know from me. You won't see invisible bridges if you haven't embraced personal growth. You're just going to flounder and think, how am I going to get out of here? There's no way out. I can't. I'm stuck. I'm stuck for the rest of my life. This is what I have to live. It's not. It's not. There is an invisible bridge there. There is a tunnel you can go through, and there's a good light at the end. There is a great life at the other side of personal growth, at the other side of becoming who you were sent here to be, the other side of knowing what you think, what you believe, what's your favorite color, how do you want to live your life. Many of us lose that, and that's the end of that's the end of a dead-end street. I've been there, and you have too. So choose to see that invisible bridge. Maybe nobody else sees it. They don't have to. The only one who has to see it is you. And then it's your choice to cross it. Cross over to a good life, to a life of joy and fun, and figuring out who you are and what do you really like. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? It doesn't matter how old you are. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Here's an example. I'm now doing Surviving Abuse Network, and I'm old. I started this when I was 66 years old. 66. I was soon retiring from a job that I had had. I had left my businesses when I got divorced 15 years prior, but here I am doing something new. I sought out that invisible bridge. I opened my eyes to be able to see it, and here I am. I'm on the other side, and man, it's great. So whatever you've done in your life, don't let that hold you back. Whatever's happened in your life, don't let that hold you back. You are a strong woman. You are intelligent. You are productive. You are creative. So figure out what you want. Head on to that bridge. Make it your goal tomorrow. Sleep tonight thinking, where is that bridge and where's it going to lead me? And do it. Just do it. I'm Mickey Zeta. I appreciate you being with me tonight, Wednesday night, Live with Mickey. Go to my website, survivingabusenetwork.com, survivingabusenetwork.com. There are a bunch of podcasts, live videos, there's blogs that you can read, a lot of good information, so check it out, survivingabusenetwork.com. I'll be back on Sunday night Sunday night wine with Mickey. So bring a glass of wine, your favorite beverage, a bottle of water, whatever, and spend a few more minutes with me. Thank you. See you Sunday.